One of my favorite things that she said is, if I want you to be better, I'm going to present the information in a way that you can receive it. And I thought that was so on point, especially when she was talking about how to be an ally. I really appreciate that about her, that she goes beyond what she might feel about it and really thinks about, okay, how can I get this message across most effectively? That takes a lot, I think, and I really appreciate and admire that about her.
There definitely is an intersectionality of multiple identities and how that affects your experience. Being Black or being a woman in itself brings its own inherent challenges, but then you combine different identities and it can magnify a lot of the oppressive things that are said and done in our society now.
Yeah, and another thing that I love what you said about it is an important part of it is being optimistic, believing that people have the capability to change. I really like that way of looking at it.
In order to actually make a difference in these huge, systemic changes that need to happen, rather than looking at it as just this big thing, you can really focus on things in terms of small steps.
Yeah, make it attainable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. And she also said, and that's something that I really stick to, the time will pass anyway. One of my favorite quotes, I think it's Earl Nightingale, who says, never give up on a dream because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because some dreams, they take a lot of time, but they're worth it in the end.
Another thing on that same topic that you said is what you feed grows. So if you feed what is helping you move forward and reach your goals, you're going to get further in life. Whereas if you feed that what brings you down, that's what's going to grow. And some people aren't aware that they're feeding their fears, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It could be a very innocent activity. And it's directly influencing like how scared they are or how hyper aware they are, hypersensitive they are to what's going on in the world.
Also about failure. Failure is being part of your journey.
Yeah.
It's a toll that we pay and you learn from it and maybe it moves you in a different direction.
Yeah. And also that it's not a waste of time. All those things that you do that weren't the way you ended up going still make you who you are. I really like that point as well. It's all part of what brings you where you end up and what builds your character. And it's super important, I think, to not discard those.
She also talked about taking the time to celebrate your accomplishments.
Yes.
Also how important it is to show people that you do have rough days too.
Mm-hmm.
And I also liked when Denise said, those that love you, they often want to keep you safe from doing other things. We're not built for safety.
I also love the topic that she talked about, protecting your magic.
Yeah.
Not letting anybody tell you, you can't do this, can't do that.
I'm learning the stories that you might have been led to believe in. Like the Little Mermaid thing just blew my mind. That was one of my favorite films as a kid. And now I'm like, wait, what?
We got to change the narrative.
Yeah, I like that. Protect your magic and surround yourself with people with a positive mindset.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely easy as an extrovert to sort of get lost in the perceptions of others and the opinions of others. And so I think protecting your magic, protecting that truth is just so important. Just sticking to your guns, talking to you guys, relating to like-minded people really has been so helpful to be in a safe space.
Another thing that Denise talked about and that I love about our La Familia is it's important to listen to the people as they share their stories. Yes. And learn to be good listeners. We have such amazing listeners and everyone has such amazing stories in this group,
Mm-hmm.
I can literally spend hours just listening to you guys talk.
Great hanging out.
Yes. Much love to you all. Have a great weekend.
You too, guys.